Ladies and gentlemen, it is Thursday, and you know what that means. It means we have gotten into a lot of trouble with the network. Now, thankfully, I did not receive a fine. We did keep the show under an hour and a half last time. I think the exact time was like the stream time, I think, went like 1:29:55 or something. So, we didn't get fined. We didn't get the show shut down. The tax man didn't come for us. But the network's not happy. The network is so unhappy with how long matches went that they are issuing an ultimatum. We have to split the 24/7 title from the world title, but we're not going to strip PD of it. Instead, at the next pay-per-view, which was originally Feel the Burn, that has been pushed on to being our next event after this one. We've had to make a change due to this. At our next pay-per-view, we are either going to separate PD's 24/7 title from him, or we're going to merge all of them together. Because at our next pay-per-view, PD Piranha Plant must potentially do 9 matches. He will have a 3-match gauntlet putting his 24/7 title on the line. If he wins all of them, he will face either Rey Mysterio or Ganondorf with both of their titles on the line. And if he wins that one, he's going to do another 3 matches. And then if he wins those, another match against the other 24/7 champion he didn't face. And if he loses any of them, I lied. When he faces the Rey Mysterio Ganondorf, both titles are on the line, just the other person's. But if he loses any of them, that's it. We're taking the title off of him. Listen, it's gonna be complicated. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But for now, be prepared for our next event, the culmination of all the PD Piranha getting fucked you've seen up to this point. PD Piranha versus the world in just 2 weeks. FPW pay-per-view. And we're going to kick things off hot tonight. Sorry, that's the wrong one. We're going to kick things off tonight with the fan-voted Fatal 4-Way. I can't get the thing to go away. What's happening? Oh, because it's the wrong one. That's why. Dude, Streamlabs is like dying on me. There we go. Opening with the usual fan-voted Fatal 4-Way. Which is, we're going to random 8 people. Chat gets to pick 4 people to stay in the match. Winner gets a match at the next pay-per-view. And I will say this right now. The winner of this match will receive a shot at PD's 24/7 IWGP titles at PD Piranha versus the world. Most of the people will be random. This one, however, will not. Let's get a random ref for tonight. We're getting Mr. Judgment. We're getting the big ref in for tonight. Here we go. 8 people. You gotta pick 4 people you want to possibly have a shot at those 24/7 titles. We've got Maki Ito, Jigsaw, Crazy Frog. I don't know why it just took me in here. I don't know what happened. I'm stuck. Maki Ito, Jigsaw, Crazy Frog, Kota Ibushi, Tony the Tiger, Ember Moon, Bobby Lashley, and Samus Aran. Chad has to pick 4 of these people to stay. Which 4 do you want in this opening Fatal 4-Way to earn a shot for PD Piranha's 24/7 IWGP? Ember Moon has been chosen for 1. That makes sense. Former world champion. Jigsaw. Someone wants Jigsaw, alright. That's 2. So this is a hard 8 people to choose from. I'm not gonna lie. All 8 of these people, except maybe Tony the Tiger, really deserves to be here. We need 2 more. Any 2. Just for that common gamer. How about Samus? We got one person that wants Samus. Maki Ito. Alright, if there's no objections, we're going Jigsaw, Maki Ito, Ember Moon, and Samus. Going once. Going twice. Going thrice as I double check to make sure the stream isn't dying. Okay, no, we're good. Sorry, the playback on my laptop was kind of dying. I was making sure it was on my end and not the stream, but it does appear to be just on my end exclusively. Alright. Get rid of Crazy, Cody, Tony, and Lashley. Samus is hiding, ready to strike. Sure my settings are good. Yeah, we're good. And here we go. Alright, so here's the thing. Now that we're getting into the intro here, let me go into more detail about how PD Piranha versus the World is going to work. PD has to do... First off, there's no 24/7 title matches until this pay-per-view coming up, alright? Everyone's getting a rest. PD's going to do 3 matches in a row. For every one of them, what's his exact title? Let's get this correct here. The IWGP 24/7 Intercontinental Junior Heavyweight Championship. That title will be on the line, PD defending it 3 times in a row. If PD loses the title in any of those 3, that's it. He doesn't have to do any more matches except for his world title match in the main event. If he wins all 3 of those matches, he will face either Ganondorf or Rey Mysterio, where only their title will be on the line. If he loses that match, well, the gauntlet's kind of done, but he'll still have the title, so we'll put him into an 8-man to try and get the title off of him. If he somehow wins that, then the gauntlet just continues, and we could be stuck in an infinite cycle. But that's basically going to continue until either PD loses the title or PD has fused all of the titles together. And then he'll have a main event match for the world title on the line. That's how that's going to go. Whoever wins this will be competing for his 24/7 title at the pay-per-view. Will be facing him. And whoever wins our main event match of Mercedes Martinez versus Soda Popinski in a regular singles match, whoever wins that will be the first person to challenge him for his title. So, the network's very upset. Not really upset at PD, they're just kind of upset in general, and PD is just taking the blunt of it, I guess. The higher-ups do not seem to like PD. It's literally him versus the world. And that's how it's gonna go. But, that's not all we'll have at the pay-per-view. We'll also have, our round 5. The last 2 round 5 matches for the Ring of Fire tournament. We'll see 2 more of those here tonight as well. Peyton Royce, of course, facing PD Piranha for the world title. Actually, you know what? Seems a little suspicious now that I think about it. That Peyton Royce is getting her world title shot on a night where PD might potentially have to do, like, 8 to 10 matches beforehand. Something tells me someone's dipping their hand in the cookie jar. Will women with screen time get screen time? Yes. They'll be defending their tag titles against the winners of the Billie Kay Memorial Tag Team Classic, the War Party, Umaga and Drew Gulak. I'm sure that'll be a great match. Your 2 Ring of Fire tournament matches for that pay-per-view will be Rhino versus Kiryu and Matt versus Ippo. And then finally, for the matches we have, established right now, Mechanicon will be in action. I don't know how. We might just put him in the Warmata Gorfair title match. That would probably be pretty good. Hell, maybe we'll put Mechanicon in the Dodecagon. We'll make him fight Marcus, Robot v. Robot. That sounds kind of pog. Who knows? There's a wide range of possibilities. Jigsaw with a big headbutt to Samus. And the chop smocky. Ember Moon. Great competitor. Ember Moon, former world, I think maybe only 2-time world champion ever. Maki Ito, the what the hell is the thing called? She's the failed idol or something. Jigsaw, representative of AI, the Somnium Files, one of the worst teams ever in FPW. Samus, in a team with Brock Lesnar. Really put on some work recently at the Memorial Classic. Ember Moon's probably the favorite to win this one. I think Samus can't be counted out, but it's definitely probably one of those two. It's definitely probably Ember Moon or Samus. And, you know, really, like, Ember Moon or Samus facing PD, they probably very well could. Ember Moon could easily beat, maybe not easily, but it's very possible Ember Moon could beat PD Piranha. It's like a real threat to his 24/7 title. We may not even need the gauntlet. For all we know, like, Ember Moon's going to just walk in and win. We delayed Feel the Burn for nothing. What is this anti-PD propaganda? I don't know, dude. Ask the higher-ups. See, if it were... See, I would be blaming Soda Popinski and Mercedes Martinez. They're the ones that went 50-plus minutes. Instead, they're getting a #1 contendership match later tonight. I don't know what's going on. Oh, the Eclipse to Samus. She knows who the threat is. Ember Moon knows who the real threat in this match is. Oh, there's a rope break. Okay. Samus saved. I mean, we know the commissioner is Thorin here of FPW, but I don't know who the network is. I don't meet the network execs. They just send me info. Maki Ito has been eliminated by Jigsaw. No Maki Ito versus PD Piranha unless she gets randomly pulled out. A bit of a shame, but thank you for coming out, Maki Ito. That was Maki Ito's debut here in FPW. Jigsaw trying to take them both out. Oh, crashes right into Ember Moon. Oh, Jesus, Samus just beating the crap out of Ember Moon as Jigsaw punches Samus in the face. What the hell is Jigsaw doing? Nothing, okay. Very like Jigsaw to just get a little too overcomplicated with his plans and then they blow up in his face. I mean, I guess Jigsaw's plans pretty much never blow up in his face. They blow up in other people's faces. Jigsaw's complicated plans tend to work. Drop to hold by Ember Moon. Off the ropes. Dude, I can't believe that PD Piranha's having to go through all this crap the day after it gets announced that he's an official Mario Kart driver once again. How's he going to juggle all his responsibilities while also being the equivalent of a NASCAR driver, but more dangerous? PD's got too much on his plate. Double drop from Jigsaw. Belly to belly from Jigsaw. Ember Moon could look into the Eclipse on someone. Eclipse to Samus. The threat. Jigsaw misses the diving crossbody to Ember Moon, who saw it coming. And I think that may have unintentionally bought Samus a little bit of time. But this could be it for her anyway. No, still a rope break, I think. Or Samus is just being based as hell and kicking out one. DDT. Drop kick from Ember Moon. Everyone getting each other up, but Ember Moon fighting them both off. Maki Ito sure did not last long in this match in the grand scheme of things. Probably the best showing by Jigsaw ever, even though he's missed like several suicide dives. Oh my god! I mean to say several crossbodies. I Freudian slip. Maybe this title drop is what PD needs to free his schedule. Super kick from Jigsaw. Countouts are illegal in the Fatal 4-Way. You can get eliminated via countout, but none of these individuals are going to. Jigsaw biding his time, waiting for the right moment to strike. That was not it, Jigsaw. That was not the right moment. Ember Moon trying to juggle, fighting both these competitors at once, and she's just not able to do it. It's catching up to her. Tiger Plex. Oh, Jigsaw. He's starting to count down. The trap's about to go off. I have no idea what just happened there. Oh! Reversed into a Hurricane Rana pin! Oh, Jigsaw kicking out at 2. I think Jigsaw was going for the gas. He's going the gas. Another Tiger suplex. Diving elbow. And then a belly to belly. There's only so much they can still do to each other. What the hell is Jigsaw playing up here? He misses stuff for the 3rd time in a row. Homeboy's just getting punched in the face repeatedly. Samus getting him to the center. Could be looking for the in here. Just keeping his hand locked down while hitting multiple chops. But a drop kick from Ember Moon. Landslide pin 1, 2. 2.9. Jigsaw still in it. These competitors are giving it everything they've got. Jigsaw's out. Jigsaw submitted. Did he? Never mind. No, he did. He just felt like kicking them on the way out. Jigsaw, a sore loser. That must have been Amanda under the mask this time. Holy crap, Jigsaw was undefeated? He was 1-0 going into this? Maybe Jigsaw shouldn't be in a tag team. Yeah, he lost here, but he still did a great job. Oh no, Samus misses the elbow drop. It's down to Samus and Ember Moon. How unsurprising. Tiger suplex, center of the ring, getting Samus up, punching her square in the face. If she hits the Eclipse one more time, I think it's over for Samus. But Samus going up top. Diving elbow connects. 1, 2, 3. And the Zebus elbow takes out Ember Moon. Samus is facing Petey Piranha for the 24/7 title at Petey Piranha versus the World. Samus with the massive victory here. I thought it said the apple diving elbow. Gotta write all this shit down. Gotta make note of this. Figure out what's going on. I think those Eclipse bricks really screwed Ember Moon. Yes, sir, but Mr. Judgment, he calls it right down the middle. Well, with that out of the way, that long match, we're going to go right into our first Ring of Fire tournament match for the evening. Which, listen, these two Ring of Fire tournament matches ain't going to be too hot tonight. I told you it's a rough round. We're going to start with Thick Goblin versus Victor in the A block. I think that's A block. I think so, yeah. Thick Goblin versus Victor in the A block of round 5 of the Ring of Fire tournament. What are we looking at here? Grab Victor. How have the fellas been faring? I know Victor, I don't believe, has been doing very well. Victor has won 2 rounds. Thick Goblin's run 2 rounds. Actually, never mind. I forgot everyone in A block except JoJo's actually pretty even. I forgot A block doesn't feel like it's as close of a contest as it is. But it sure is. Alright, I mean, that's all there is to it. Thick Goblin, Victor. They're both 2-2 in the Ring of Fire tournament so far. It'll be a big win for either one of them here. No time limit, 1 fall. It'd be a win. You know what? It would be like an objectively a big win in terms of score. You want to be 3-2 here in the tournament going into round 5. That's not awful. Or at the end of round 5. Literally only like one person can be better than that, which is Captain Planet, who has the potential to go 4-1. But like otherwise, 3-2 is like, that's like shoot the best you can do right now. in terms of, or that makes you the highest in A block, unless Captain Planet goes 4-1. Now, that being said, I think Captain Planet's fighting a pushover next week. Oh, dude, I think I'm right as hell. Oh, yeah, Captain Planet's going 4-1. Captain Planet's fighting Jonathan Joestar, who's 0-4 right now in the A block. Captain Planet is for sure going 4-1. It is for sure. While it's a good win for wins, it's a real hurtful loss. Not one that's unrecoverable. But you want to stay ahead of the curve here, especially with Captain Planet inching ever closer to just having it. Because there are only 2 rounds left in the tournament after this. There's only 7 rounds total. This is round 5. So you need to make sure, like, this is when wins... I mean, wins always matter. But, you know, this is where, like, if you start to fall behind, you're kind of out of time to catch up. You gotta make sure you got it. Super kick from Thick Goblin. Jonathan Joestar, I believe it is impossible for him to win A block at 0-4 is really bad. .9, Thick Goblin almost had it. Yeah, Jonathan Joestar is just here to try and get any wins whatsoever for his personal record. Big diving splash. Another diving splash. He's going for it. Dude, diving leg drop. We don't see that from Victor too often. Just 2 weirdos in this match. Just a couple of freaks. The eye rake from Thick Goblin is Victor. Oh! Hits the spine buster. But it was that, or did I get reversed? It's a little hard to tell. I'm like watching the playback to see. That definitely looked like it was a spine buster that got reversed into a DDT. Who's up tonight on B block? Fucking Cody Rhodes versus Fat Albert. It's a rough night for Tournament of Fire, okay? Victor do be punching and kicking Thick Goblin. I'll throw it to you. Oh, STO! That could be it! Sending the fans home bored. Well... that's why they're not the main event. Discus Lariat. Dude, I think Victor's about to take this. A second Discus Lariat. Go for the trifecta. A bad night for ending racism everywhere. Big punch. Big wow. What the hell you want me to see? Tire driver. Is this it? The Victor bomb. V for victory. Victor did it. Victor is now 3-2 here in A block. Dude, Meltzer fucking loved that match. He said, holy shit, a wrestling classic. Okay, gamers. It's time for the career tournament to continue. People who had their careers on the line fighting for a world title shot. Last time, we saw Mandy Rose defeat Wolfgang in order to proceed in the tournament. We also saw... was that it? Am I losing my fucking mind? Someone got the bye, right? Because it's... I guess it would be 3 and then... okay, so we had... yeah, Mandy Rose beat Wolfgang. And then we have 2 more... We could just do one more tonight. We can pay this off. We need them for the next pay-per-view. Yeah, we'll do 2 more tonight. Then it's semifinals and then finals. That makes perfect sense. Okay. Chat, give me a number between 1 and 5. And 2 of those numbers will be who faces off in this next match. Bye is whoever we don't choose. Yes, correct. The bye is whoever doesn't get chosen. So 1 through 5. Let's hear those numbers. Sorry, I had to do math in my head to make sure I hadn't forgotten to, like, remove anyone or anything. Dunks, you finally ate some food. That means Shiba's going out of heat. Now that he's got his appetite back. We can finally have snack break matches. Woo! Alright, let's hear them. Let's hear the 2 numbers. Let's get them out. What are you doing next? Alright, number 1. We need another number between 1 and 5 that isn't number 1. Oh, no, we definitely had 2 matches last time. Someone beat Barry Orton. I remember the Big O. Who the hell beat Barry Orton? Because Mandy Rose beat Wolfgang. It was Alexander Wolf. Alexander Wolf beat Barry Orton, didn't he? Oh, yeah. Gesundheit Dunks. I think so. Because I remember talking about the Hatchet Man. Okay. So, actually, we only have 1 of these matches tonight. That's fine. So, you all still want number 1? Alright, so we're going 1 versus 3? We locking that in? I am? Okay. Well, gamers, you've simply picked the funniest numbers possible. I'm not doing a bit. This is 100% real. These are the numbers you picked. You have chosen Lacey Evans versus Sunil Singh, which means Mark Andrews gets the bye in the tournament and does not have to wrestle until next week. Dunks is poggin'. Here we go. Here we go. Lacey Evans versus Indian announce team Sunil Singh. Who's gonna get it? That means our semi-finalists are Mandy Rose, Alexander Wolf, Mark Andrews, and whoever wins this match. Why is it a no DQ? What are you talking about? Why is Master Chief the referee? What's happening? We're going to lose the announce team now? No, remember, the careers are not on the line. It is not loser gets fired anymore. All of these people still have their jobs. This is just a shot at the world title now. Sunil Singh is just still in the tournament because he won a match in round 1. Nobody's careers are on the line. We might have an announcer, a member of the Indian announce team, win the world title. I'm just saying, if anyone can take PD, it might be Sunil Singh. But I don't know. Master Chief coming out here. Lacey Evans wearing Master Chief green. Something might not be on the up and up here. I'm starting to get a little suspicious. What's going on? Where's Mr. Judgment at? Women's left. 1. But Sunil Singh kicking out. Bro, she loves those short arm clotheslines. A big McBoot by Lacey Evans. Who y'all got? Y'all got Lacey Evans? Or y'all got member of the Indian announce team, Sunil Singh? Who do you want to see go in the semifinals? This is #1 contendership tournament. Big bounce. Big boot from Lacey Evans. The woman's feet. Sunil Singh with the shoulder tackle. Just a couple of bare knuckle brawlers in their wing right now. The women's right! That's it. No! Sunil Singh! Sunil Singh is kicked out of the women's right. 1, 2. I thought he was going to beat her with a regular clothesline. Super kick. 1, 2. 2.9. No, the women's right again. 1, 2. He kicked out at 2. He kicked out at 2 women's rights. Landslide. 1, 2. 2.9. That seemed like a slow ref count. That was a 3. That was a 3, ref. What's Master Chief doing here? A third. That was a women's left, but same difference. A third women's right. He still kicked out at 2. It's a finisher party. Roundhouse kick to the gut. Landslide into the ropes. The ref. He screwed her. No. Kicked out at 2. Spinning neck breaker to Sunil Singh. Super kick. 1, 2, 3. He did it. Sunil Singh has defeated Lacey Evans and is continuing on in the tournament. That means your final 4 in the #1 contendership world title tournament are Alexander Wolf, Mandy Rose, Mark Andrews, and Sunil Singh. What is this? This is just the Cruiserweight Classic now. What an incredible showing by the Indian announce team member here tonight. What a truly harrowing experience. Well, I had 2 slots put aside for career fights for that tournament, but I guess we can just do some random matches now. Because we have an empty slot, because I didn't realize that we had only 1 match here tonight. Hey gamers, you guys want a different kind of match? You want one of these matches? Any of these? You want a tag match? What do you want? What are you feeling? I guess you can do tag matches in any of these. What are you feeling? What kind of match? You just gonna match? Time for another First Blood match? How about let's not do that. I know, Dunks. Hello. Barbed wire death match. Alright, let's get it. Let's get a barbed wire death match. Let's get 2 random people in here. Let's get the correct info right now. Thank you very much. Where's Mr. Judgment? Is he at the top? Oh, he sure is. Oh, what's Bomb Timer at? Where's Bomb Timer? No Bomb Timer? Oh. No Bomb Timer? Alright, let's see. Who's redoing it? Who's running a barbed wire death match? Kona versus Starscream? I don't remember downloading Starscream. The returning Kona, Fire Pro World Chalice main eventer Kona versus Starscream in a barbed wire death match. Cursed FBW. Oh, I appear to have had a note slid under my recording booth right now, slid under the door. I have no idea who just sent this. It appears to, it has some of the worst handwriting I've ever seen in my life. The note just says, Please ask the audience who all of their favorite villains are. Thank you. And then it's like a child's drawing of a happy face, but there's like a big triangle drawn on the forehead of the happy face. I don't know what the hell I'm looking at here. But I guess someone has asked me to ask the viewers who their favorite villains in anything are. Not necessarily FPW, just villains in general. I don't have a window in my recording booth. I have no idea who slid this note under the door. It's a very polite note. Must be a very polite 3-year-old to have written this. In crayon, by the way. Who likes villains? They're evil, they're bad? Dude, I don't know. I'm just the messenger, apparently. I'm like the messenger for whoever the messenger was that slid this note under my door. To be fair, Frosty, you like Mukuro, and she's a villain. Like, not even talking about FPW, just in general is a villain. Yeah, dude, there's no timeline on you answering who your favorite villain is. I didn't ask this. This was a note slid to me. If they got a deadline, they didn't put it on the note anywhere. You mean what? I guess I should check the note to see if there's a deadline. No, I actually just read the note correctly. Oh, if this was a first blood match, it looks like Starscream would have won. Don't put your blame on me. Because that's the thing. That's the difference between a villain and a heel. Because a heel is someone who's like playing the bad guy in wrestling. A villain is like a villain, then, you know, like Kiryu. Well, he's not anymore. Kiryu was a heel in the past, but he wasn't like a villain in real life. Not to break kayfabe in video game life. At least I think that's what the note's asking for. Starscream's like a villain. He's a heel now, damn it. I couldn't remember, to be honest with you. It's been a while since he's been on here. Like, Starscream is a villain. I don't know if he's a heel, because he's never been on the show before. He's now commentating on EA drama and Ubisoft Bad. Gory Bomb. Oh, Kona has tapped out. Another massive L for Kona. And a big win in the debut for Starscream. The Wacky Gatame. Deathstroke is your favorite villain? We should have known with his new haircut in AIDS. Choose the child killer. To be fair, there's lots of villains who are child killers. The note did say favorite villains, plural, so if you have, this is not like you have to pick your favorite ever. If you have multiple you'd like to pick, you're welcome to. I don't really care. What time are we at? We're at 48. We're about to hit the 40-minute mark once I cut out the opening. Yeah, we can go ahead and jump in the Ring of Fire tournament next round. Cody versus Fat Albert. I don't think these two will go long, but it's possible, so we should just like go ahead and get to it. with that normal match exposition. Cody Rhodes, Fat Albert, The Elite, Double or Nothing. Ah, shit. Which Cody Rhodes is it? I think it's this one. It is this one. I'm sure after stream I will think of like 5 villains I like. You can just DM them to me. And if I ever find out who sent the note, I will forward your message to them. Like I said, there's not a deadline. They didn't give me a deadline for this question. They just asked me to ask the fans, so I am. Anyway, Cody Rhodes versus Fat Albert. I never watched Fat Albert growing up. Does Fat Albert have a villain? Is there like a villainous character in Fat Albert? Are any of you guys fatheads? Are you big Fat Albert fans? What the win-losses be looking like for them in the tournament? Cody Rhodes is 1-3 in the tournament so far. Fat Albert is 1-3. What a thrilling neck and neck contest. I like death itself, not any specification, just like the idea of death. Racism and poverty. Why are you yelling at me in all caps? I just said I didn't watch Fat Albert. That's not... Where did Fat Albert get a kendo stick from? What's happening? We're a minute and a half into the match. Fat Albert's smacking Cody in the head with a kendo stick. What's going on? Wrestling has evolved. It's like a frame one went out and got a kendo stick. I really thought he was going to just hit the crossroads there. Oh, no, he didn't get it. Oh, the guy, Fat Albert's fat ass just broke the kendo stick when he landed on it. Her. You do be saying ho, ho, ho. Don't listen to it too closely. Cody Rhodes managing to suplex Fat Albert here. I thought that was the sound of Cody Rhodes' spine breaking. Whoever loses here has literally no chance of winning B block. I think both of these guys have no chance. But like, for sure, if you lose, you don't. Wait, no, you don't. No, never mind. I'm wrong. Neither of them have a chance. Because even if one of these two wins this match and then wins the next 2 rounds, that's 4 wins. Dark Wraith is already at 5. So actually, this is just like a regular wrestling match. They're not even like, they can't even hurt each other. They're just having a match. Like neither one of them can possibly win. Why does every match have blood now, aside from the one time we did a first blood match? It was a sick moonsault. 1, 2. No, Fat Albert kicking out at 2. Fat Rush. This really is the weakest match of the tournament. Literally neither one of these men can win, so facing each other means nothing other than just getting a win on your own personal win record. Which, hey, you know what? You could use the DDT. Just heard it's supposed to be 112 in Texas. RIP. I'll do a quick fact check real quick for you. I'll do a real-time check. I think it's if I had to predict, I'd say it's probably like 93 with a feels like of 112. Because we had rain this morning, which means it's crazy humid. It is, at least where I am, it is 88 with a feels like of 97 and a heat advisory. Obviously, I'm not, like, the hottest part of Texas. I mean, by the way, what an incredible finish. That was actually a great finish to a match that didn't matter at all. Anyway, I'm, like, South Texas. Like, it gets really hot here, but it's not the hottest. Like, there's deserts that are hotter. Congrats on your win, Fat Albert, with the big ass drop onto the exploding barbed wire bat. Unfortunately, your win only counts for your record, considering you're already too far behind to beat Dark Raid. Truly a shame. Dude, Cody Rhodes is 1-9. That's fucking crazy. The jigsaw trap finally went off an hour late. We can do, like, one more singles match, and then probably just go to the main event. I think that's, like, a fine way to do it. Let me blow my nose real quick. Let's think. Hold up. We can probably, like... Because we've got a... Modern Warfare is an easy title to work out. You have both. Okay, gamers. Do you guys want to see Mechanicong versus Marcus for the Gruesome Weight Championship? Or do you want to see Mechanicong do something else and we hold a singles match right now to determine #1 contender for Gruesome Weight? Also a fan of the Old Testament Horsemen because I find them funny. I would consider those villains, actually. I would consider the 4 Horsemen to be villains. Because we're doing a singles match now no matter what. It's just a matter if you want this to be a #1 contender for the Gruesome Weight before knowing who's even in the match. Hold a match now? Alright, do you want to just go with whatever 2 get randomed, or do you want me to pull up 8 and you guys pick 2 of them? You know the common one, the Old Testament is different versions. Well, Old Testament has, I know there's no pestilence. Isn't Conquest one of them, and it's actually Jesus or something? Pull up 8. Okay, we're going to random 8 people, and then you can each pick, one of you pick someone from the blue side, one of you pick someone from the red side. Okay, Bender and Big Daddy V, Nikki Ash and El Santo, Ruby Riot and Princess Bubblegum, Mr. Hardbody and Wrath. What the fuck is Mr. Hardbody? Alright, well pick someone from the blue side and someone from the red side. Wrath, that's a pretty easy pick. Frost, you get to pick someone from the blue side. We got a Sinister 6 person coming up. Speaking of villains. I guess Wrath isn't a villain. Wrath is a heel. You wanted to reroll, but unfair. You know what? You know what, Frosty? This is a pretty dog shit blue side. I'll reroll the blue side. I'll keep Wrath. I'll reroll the others, and then Ultra can still pick from red. You can pick from blue. I think that's fair. Those were pretty bad rolls. Okay, these are significantly better rolls already. What the hell is Mr. Hardbody doing? Cowboy beep boop! Alright, well, Ultra, you get red side. Frosty, you get blue side. Ultra gets the pick between Wrath, Hedra, Mr. Hardbody for the second time, and Cowboy Beep Boop. And Frosty gets the pick between Ghost Rider, Bobby Fish, Megazord, and Xavier Woods. Frosty's locking in Megazord. Soldier out of Big Bender, if no reroll, he would have won. Really, I see. Does Megazord have a singles record? Winner of this will fight Marcus for the Gruesome Weight title at PD Piranha versus the World. Like, I know Megazord is... No, Megazord is not in Team Giant fucking Robots. That's the funny part. Megazord's 0-1. I think I'll keep Wrath, but it's a hard choice. A-okay. Fucking no new guy. I was going to say no new guys can ever get over. Really don't see Wrath that much. This is a son of a bitch. Wrath is the one that put Koji Shiraishi into a coma. Still hasn't woken up. It's pretty fucked up, honestly. That he's just out here getting #1 contendership shots. Wrath was also in the Billy Kay Memorial Tag Team Classic and got his ass beat with Reptar. Anyway, we have some breaking news. Speaking of Dodecagon matches, we have some breaking news. We talked a few weeks ago about how Kurt Angle had confronted Bear Grylls backstage. Well, we now know Bear Grylls has been hanging out with Kurt Angle a bit, speaking with the Beast Tamers. We don't really know what about, but with confirmation now, Kurt Angle has challenged Bear Grylls to a friendly competition inside the Dodecagon to test each other's strength at the next pay-per-view. And, I mean, Bear Grylls accepted. There's no reason for them not to. It's just a match. Bear Grylls versus Kurt Angle inside the Dodecagon. They're just kind of testing each other. I don't know what Bear Grylls is doing with the Beast Tamers, but apparently they're hanging out and they feel like going up against each other. See, I think Dr. Eggman is a good villain, and then Frosty says, I've always been more prone to Dr. Wowie. The Old Testament Horseman is like 2 classics with Famine and Pestilence, but 2 newcomers with Sword and Wild Beast. Aren't they referred to non-canonically as don't... Doesn't the fan base of the Old Testament refer to them as like Fury and Strife or something? Because the way I was always told, it was like Famine, Death, War, and Conquest. And then like then there was also Fury, Strife, and a 3rd unnamed horseman. And that most people just decide to attribute to Pestilence, since everyone just decided Pestilence was one anyway. Bible uses the words I used. No, I know, I just meant don't. That's why I specified saying the fandom of the Old Testament. Don't like Bible fans on the Bible wiki be like, and these are the 2 secret horsemen, Strife and Fury. Where's the rope rep? Dude, crowd's going wild. Who's bleeding? Who's bleeding 6 minutes into this random singles match? We couldn't get first blood between Soda Popinski and Mercedes Martinez. Listen, possibly breaking kayfabe here. It's very funny that what Frosty decides to say is some of his favorite villains is probably like the 4 Horsemen is probably like the worst fucking thing I could search in an FPW workshop character search and try to get the results I want. Like, what a nightmare I'll have to sift through on that one. Megazord brought a sickle. Why couldn't they bring a sickle into the first blood match? This doesn't change my point. Do I have rope breaks off? Am I cracked? Have fun. Yeah, maybe I just won't, though. What if I just didn't? I think that would be cool. I guess this is a no ropes, do whatever match. Hooah! Dude, the crowd is loving Megazord versus Wrath. Oh my god! The Mega Bomb! The Mega Sword! Whatever you want. Call it whatever you want. Smart thinking around paying off the ref. You can't pay off Mr. Judgment, though. Mr. Judgment, you simply decided on the fly it's a no ropes, do whatever match. If it were Master Chief, I'd be like, he did pay off the ref. You guys want movie night stuff after this, or should I stream something else for a bit? This FPW kind of went by super quick. Unless this fight goes on for 40 minutes. Unless Mercedes and Soda Popinski goes for an hour. Reverse DDT from Wrath. Big punchy. Oh, Jesus. Oh, the Claw Slam from Megazord. Who out here back-bodying their drop. Landslide pin. 1, 2. Oh, we got it. To do things after this, understandable. Frosty, my question goes to you. We can do movie night, or I could just start doing Infinite Fusion since Ultra's leaving. Wrath is victorious. He will be facing Marcus at PD Piranha versus the World. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say a Wrath single debut, but no, he was 0-1. Much like a Megazord was. So really an even match. It's a pretty good match, honestly. For a match that we just threw together, pretty good. Got him with the backslide, though. So that does mean it is Marcus versus Wrath for the Gruesome Weight Championship. Sinister 6 stays getting booked. I don't want to hear shit from anyone about Samoan drivers when everyone has the kick at moonsault. I'm actually with you. Why do you think I stopped, like, pogging when people did it? I pog when... I'll pog when Fat Albert does it. Because it's really funny. And I think Captain Planet doing it is also fine. Everyone else needs to stop doing it. It's like the jump... The step up moonsault is like the fucking super kick / Canadian Destroyer. If you want, I can stop him. No. You're not the problem. The problem is when every normal, regular person I download on the workshop also has that move. At least Wrath is a giant tiger man who could probably realistically do that. Wrath is like a wrestler, isn't he? He could do that. But I shouldn't be downloading freaking... I was about to say Umberto Carrillo, but he could probably do it too. It's not the point, alright? It's not the message I'm trying to send. Fat Albert does have it, because he was like, him and Captain Plant were like the first two to do it. And I love Fat Albert having it, because it makes sense. If the giant fat guy crushes you, you're gonna lose. Yeah, if I download the Joker, he shouldn't be hitting step-up moonsaults. It would be funny. Maybe it is. Maybe this is why everyone has it, because it is kind of funny. When I did have a rope break and countouts off for some reason, I don't know why. I don't know what the hell I was doing that led to that. Either way, it's time for Mercedes Martinez versus Soda Popinski. Winner gets a shot at the 24/7 title at the next pay-per-view. Naruto had it, and he's a real throwback. Yeah, Mega Man shouldn't be doing it. I could sell Mega Man doing it. Maurice should not do... Let's, like, just looking at people, Maurice should not do that move. Matt from Wii Sports should not do that. Maxwell Jacob Friedman should not do that move. We have Mega Man. SpongeBob should not do that move. You're correct. Soda Popinski should not be doing that move. This man is under 205 or over 405. He can do it. Honestly, true. True and based, actually. Dude, there's a grape variant of Soda Popinski. That's kind of pog. Alright, here we go. Main event time. Mercedes Martinez, Soda Popinski. Rope breaks and countouts are back on. I don't know what happened to them before. Winner of this match faces Petey Piranha for the 24/7 IWGP Intercontinental Junior Heavyweight Championship at Petey Piranha versus the World. This will be his first opponent. The winner between these two will be his first opponent at the pay-per-view. Frosty, you want to do anything after this? Soda Pop Kinsey Punchkin. Punchkin Pop Pinch. I'm having a stroke. I think Mercedes Martinez is going to win this, by the way. We can do some more streaming after this, but I don't know what. We'll decide that afterwards. That's fine. I just need to know if we are, so that after I do the outro, I can just stay on stream instead of ending it. I think, based on my analysis of the first blood match, these two are very good competitors, but I think Mercedes Martinez is going to win the match. Soda Popkinski with some punches to the back of the head. Dude, this is why Mark Andrews gets cut from every show. Is because despite us being like cutting an entire segment, because I realized I didn't need it, we're still going over an hour on this Burnout. Now, admittedly, this Burnout has flown by. Burnout really thrives with just having random matches and shooting the shit. By the way, I saw last night at 10 o'clock at night, I went and saw Stephen King's The Boogeyman in theaters June 2nd with the homies, with the slimes. It's not that good. I'm sorry, this is the rare reverse the anti-sponsorship segment. I'm sorry to tell you, Stephen King's The Boogeyman in theaters June 2nd. It's really not that good of a movie. I'm very upset, to be honest with you. It's like, it's okay at best. The monster's cool. The kind of nothing happens in the movie. Every now and again, there's like a really jarring and out of nowhere jump scare. That normally I would be like, wow, this is just a lazy jump scare. But they were actually so jarring and insane and out of nowhere that our entire row of people, including me, all jumped out of their seats and screamed like twice during the movie. Because it's actually just the most jarring and unexpected jump scares you'll ever see in your life. They're not even scary. They're just jarring and surprising. I had fun going to see it. I had a fun time with the slimes going to see it. I would not recommend the movie. There's my review of Stephen King's The Boogeyman in theaters June 2nd. Virtually nothing to do with the Stephen King short whatsoever. There's like one scene dedicated to the short, and then like that's it basically. Big clothesline. The real mystery is if the Boogeyman bite poster was real. I talked about this on FPW. I was like, this is a real poster. I saw the freaking sleep tight, don't let the Boogeyman bite. I swear to God that was a real poster I saw. I can't find it now. I'm like, every time I look at a poster now, it just says the words, it's not real, it's not real, it's not real, and I feel like I'm going insane. The intro, well, Doctor, I am here because... So, yes, that is the scene. It's not in the intro. It's just, like, randomly in the first... It's like, I mean, I guess you can... It's not the cold open. The cold open is related to that, but then the therapy scene doesn't happen until, like, 20-25 minutes into the movie. But yes, that is the whole reference to it. Anyway, read Stephen King's The Boogeyman, the short story. I still think it's one of his most... like, fucked up stories in a good way. Not fucked up in a bad way like some of his other stories. I swear I was the one who sent that poster to you. Dude, I don't... Then find it, bro. Then search the DMs and find it. I hope you did, and I hope you find it. I'm pretty sure I saw it on Twitter. What's that? What's happening? Who? Who? Unironically, who? Who's this? It's like it's a Japanese guy coming to doom Mercedes Martinez. That's not Cameron Grimes. There's no way that's Cameron Grimes. My mods are telling me this is either Mark Coffey or Cameron Grimes. And I don't believe it. If it's Cameron Grimes, I'm about to uninstall him because that's the worst Cameron Grimes I've ever seen in my life. But, like, it's definitely not Mark Coffey. The Boogeyman, that's him! That's the Boogeyman! That's Stephen King's The Boogeyman! And then Mercedes Martinez won anyway. So Mark Coffey supported the blue side, Cameron Grimes supported the red side. So I gotta see who was on which side. Supported the red side. That was supposed to be Cameron Grimes? I have to see this. This is a shoot now. Congratulations to Mercedes Martinez. You're fighting Petey Piranha. Actually, the worst Cameron Grimes alt outfit I've ever seen in my life. Now, I will keep it because this one is really good. What the hell is this? He's never looked like this. There was never a clean shaven, this is just a guy. He never looked like this. This one he does look like. This one he did look like. What are these two? Little baby face, shaved baby Grimes? Cameron Babes? Hey, congratulations to Mercedes Martinez. In the PD Gauntlet, she will be the first opponent. Big win. Hey, thanks for coming. Thanks for coming to FPW. We're 2 weeks out from PD Piranha versus the World. Mercedes Martinez. 1-0. And, yeah, we're going to do some more stuff after this. Sorry, I gotta write this stuff down. Hope you all have a good day. And for those of you that are heading out, for those of you sticking around. A guy named Dave on a full moon turns into Cameron Grimes. Dude, okay, looks like for realsies, that kind of does look like the FPW equivalent of Dave, but without a shirt. Where is he? What is he, a werewolf? I didn't even see that message. Where is he? I'm blind. Oh, he's still up. It is like progression. It's like Dave. Harry or Dave. Cameron Grimes. A guy named Dave when he makes a bank full of Bitcoin. It was actually GameStop stock. Jumping knee kick. Does he not have, is the cave-in not a thing in this game? Dude, this is like the one guy you could give the jumping moonsault to and call it the cave-in. What are you guys doing? Hey, thanks for coming.